Diary of a Wimpy Kid 4 hired a whole different cast from the 3 original movies. The replacement they used for Roderick was so brutally criticised it ruined the actor's life.
I did go through a depressive episode for almost 3 years afterwards, and it kind of ruined my acting career.
You see, the original Roderick set the bar extremely high. He was
Why you think that he ruins his career, like he said? Oh, because they replaced me on the Dire Wimpy Kid, he ruined my career. Why?
No, he's not the one that got replaced. He was the replacement.
This guy over here was the replacement?
No, the guy that was talking.
Oh.
This is the actor for the first 3 movies, and then people got mad when they replaced him because he got too old.
Oh.
Because he plays the main character's brother in the first 3 films, so it didn't even look like he was a teenager anymore.
was simply a downright legend. OG Roderick was the cool big brother that everyone looks up to, whilst also being very relatable as a character. In most Diary of a Wimpy Kid character tier lists, Roderick is often placed in top
Yo, what
position.
the freak?
He's going at S. Best character in the series.
Wait, that's
He's
Crow
always great.
Ranaburger. I know that
Reddit
guy. That's Crow Ranaburger.
Rano hamburger?
Crow Ranaburger.
That's his real name?
That's his YouTube name.
Wow. People use some crazy name. We should come up with some crazy name for our YouTube characters.
Asking what's your favourite Diary of a Wimpy Kid character, about 80% of people said Roderick was the best.
They're
Much of the
glazing
character's charm was aided
Roderick.
by the actor, with people even calling it the Devin Bostick effect.
They're
He
glazing
played Roderick
Roderick,
into an
bro.
unbelievably likeable character, but Devin Bostick
Character.
couldn't play Roderick forever. He was
Character.
already 19
Okay, I'm
in
gonna-
the first Wimpy Kid movie, and
Yep.
would have been 26 if he appeared in.
Oh, look
I
at
mean,
that.
if he just shaved his beard and his mustache and got like a different haircut, he could have pulled off the 4th one as well.
Yep.
In the 4th, Greg Heffley faced a similar problem. Whilst filming the first movie, he was only 12, making him 19 with facial hair by 2017. Creator of the series, Jeff Kinney, said, "The Wimpy Kid movies are different from Harry Potter, which follows the kids as they age. Main character Greg is frozen in his pre-adolescent amber. You cannot continue to play a wimpy kid when you have muscles and
That
a
is
voice.
true,
As a
though.
result,
Because people are getting so mad, but one of the main problems with movies is that they take so long to make. So the characters aren't going to look the same all the time.
People they get mad for any type of reason. Nowadays, for whatever, you kill a freaking fly, and people gonna complain. They're gonna say, "Oh, you just kill a fly," blah blah blah. Are you serious right now? Freaking ridiculous.
for the 4th movie, they'd replace the entire cast. But the studio didn't tell anyone until the trailer dropped, understandably frustrating the fan base. Oh hell no, WTF, really? I prefer the old cast. The new Greg looks like
Wow, this comment is from 7 years ago. Are you freaking serious?
Yeah, the Dire Wimpy Kid movies are old. They came out in like the
What
2000s.
the freak?
They came out in like the 2000s.
Whoa.
5. Bad. I want the old actors back, please. I have a really bad feeling about this. This bad feeling turned out to be correct, as whilst the studio was testing the movie, we got a lot of laughs, says Kinney. Then
Yeah.
the lights came on and people started asking, why didn't they use the old cast?
'Cause they're too
They were
old.
genuinely confused about why we'd replace such a good cast. It took us a little bit off guard. Ironically, the movie begins with Greg stating,
Well, I mean, you can't just like replace the actors out of nowhere without telling anyone. You can't just expect everybody to be happy and not
Yes.
surprised.
This combination of people is just not working.
but there was one specific character who really didn't work. The new
Roderick.
Roderick looks like Lord Farquaad. Roderick is now a Japanese girl. They seriously couldn't find another Roderick? They had to pick someone who looks like they've been adopted.
They should hire me instead. They hire a Japanese? Are you serious right now?
What's crazy is that the Roderick in the 4th movie is literally like the most book accurate Roderick.
Are you
This
serious right
comment made
now?
a pretty good point, especially when looking at scenes like this one. The actor Charlie Wright was part Japanese and had totally different features to the two supposed parents. And while the original Roderick looked like a teenage band member, the new Roderick didn't. He didn't exactly look like a person who'd be wearing a Motorhead t-shirt. The original Roderick was also the perfect mix of dumb, smart, evil, and encouraging, whilst they wrote the new Roderick to just be a stupid imbecile with zero positive qualities.
What?
A microwave pizza.
Ah.
This person is good. He's like a good actor, but he just didn't fit the role. You know what I mean? Like, he's good, but he wasn't the right choice.
He's acting like he's stupid.
Not really?
What the?
Roderick? That's a mini safe.
Being only Charlie Wright's fourth
Wow.
acting role, his overall performance wasn't exactly amazing, and the internet was quick to let him know. They first mocked his appearance through comparisons.
Yo!
The Joker, Michael Jackson, Lord Farquaad,
Yo.
Lil Tay, Johnny Depp, Edna from The Incredibles,
Edna is
Slinky
crazy.
Here, the chef from Ratatouille, Randall from Monsters Inc. The new Roderick
Edna
even
is
looked like a
crazy.
kid the old Roderick would bully. Whilst all of this was happening,
Ooh.
hashtag Not My President was trending on Twitter, which people adopted and parodied to read hashtag Not My Roderick.
Not my
It was
Roderick.
photoshopped
Not my
onto some
president.
paper held by Devin Bostic, leading the hashtag to go mega viral. It gained over 200,000 individual
Not my
Instagram
Roderick.
posts, all of which roasting fourth movie Roderick in their own unique way. He went
Ooh,
from
they called him Gucci,
Gucci
to
to Walmart.
Yo.
Your daughter calls me daddy too. Two, can I talk to your manager? Hashtag Not My Roderick. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Name a bigger downgrade, I'll wait. People value the old Roderick more than ending world hunger, and even re-edited the second movie to have old Roderick roast new Roderick.
Oh my god.
All this chaos just because they change a character on a freaking movie.
Yup.
Wow, people are very, very
Because the
crazy.
number one thing humans hate is change.
Yeah, I know. They should change Harry Potter too. See what happened. That would be fun.
What, like redo the movies with a different actor?
No, if they're gonna do like come out with a different movie, like a new movie, like change Harry Potter and put like a Chinese guy and see what happened. People will go bananas.
You.
Can you explain what you're doing in this photo?
That's not me.
The hashtag became so popular, people then began a movement. On Monday, March 27th, when we returned to school, everyone please write hashtag Not My Roderick on your wrist, which hundreds if not thousands of
Not
people
my
actually
Roderick.
did. Friend, hey, you've been wearing long sleeves a lot lately. Are you okay? Me, yeah, I'm fine. Not my Roderick. In the process, they changed his Wikipedia. Charlie Wright is a greasy corn-looking leafy is here. Jeffree Star's cousin with Down syndrome, Lord Farquaad imposter Willy Wonka-looking pleekly freak, who's playing my daddy Roderick Heffley in the 2017 film Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul.
Doing all this over a fictional character.
People, they go the extra mile. That's
As you can see, he looks like corn and or a soccer mum. This is not Roderick. His old Instagram posts filled with nothing but insults, while literally
Whoa.
dozens of petitions called for old Roderick back, one of which gaining over 20,000 signatures.
Oh my
Another
God.
petition was proposed on the Wimpy Kids subreddit. Change upvotes to the true Roderick and downvotes to the fake Roderick. Almost 7,000 people agreed. Things had gotten so bad, they'd get help from the old Roderick.
Fox just sent me the new trailer for Diary of Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul and asked me to make a reaction video.
Who was encouraging to the replacement.
I just wanted to say to Charlie Wright, the new Roderick, I gracefully pass on this torch as Roderick. It's time to let go
Look, he's-
and know that there.
He still looks like a teenager though. In the
yeah.
hair.
They could. He could be playing the movie.
He could have been playing the character since like till 25.
Yeah.
Like he still looks like a teenager there, doesn't he?
Yeah, they could do some type of makeup, they're pretty good doing makeup to make you look younger or older or whatever, That would be easy for them.
There's a new man in town, and someone's got to rock and roll, and it's
But people didn't buy it. He tried to be nice, but inside he's screaming. I thought he was about to cry when he saw the Walmart version Roderick. You can literally see his sadness from his eyes, even if he's not expressing it. Despite the hardcore back.
I like how people are just like saying things for him. They're just like speaking for him. He didn't even say anything. He's just like, oh, I'm past the torch to this new Roderick, and people are like, yeah, he hates him.
Yep.
Flash. The studio thought fans would learn to love the new cast.
But I think that the new cast does a great job.
Kinney believes audiences will come around. People are still so invested, he says. It's gonna take kids a few minutes to adjust to the new cast, and then we're off to the races.
I think it's going to be the best Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I don't
A
think
professional
so.
critic even said, the long haul is going to be his movie of the summer, says McNamara, who doesn't envision the outcry hurting the movie's box office or home release. However, this wasn't the case. Despite its budget of $22 million, the film opened to earnings of $7.1.
Oh,
22 millions. So they spent 22 millions, and the day they opened, they only make 7.
you know what's like an even
Wow.
bigger flop? This new movie that came out called Better Man, which is like a biopic of what's his name, Robbie Williams, and it had 110 million budget and only made 5 million worldwide.
What the hell? That's
Yeah.
a big loss.
It's because like he was like promoting it to the United States, and nobody has heard of him since like the 90s.
So he was lost like from 1990, and then now he tried to make a movie and nobody knew that he existed.
Yeah, and for some reason he projected himself as a monkey.
Wow, that's a big chunk of change that he lost.
Yeah.
It received just 4.3 stars on IMDb and a measly 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. This film is unwatchable. I suffered through 91 minutes, which somehow felt longer than the extended edition of Fellowship of the Ring. The new cast was horrific, the script was aimed at toddlers, and the acting was the worst that I've seen in
Yo.
recent memory. The movie was further blasted in videos such as this one, with 24 frames of Nick stating, I legit
Just imagine this guy. He's reading, and everybody's talking about that he's like he's not doing the right thing. I imagine how he feels. Oh shit.
I wouldn't even care if I got paid that much to
Yeah.
act in that.
almost puked while watching this movie.
Yo.
I had to
Okay,
pause
that's
and
a little-
rewatch the originals just to keep my sanity.
Okay, that's just over exaggerated. There's no way that you're about to throw up over a movie and you had to watch the other 3.
Jason Drucker, who played fourth movie Greg Heffley, explained he almost deleted social media due to the backlash, and he wasn't even the
Yo.
primary target of the hate campaign. So how did Charlie Wright feel? Well, 7 years after the movie first came out, he'd make his own YouTube channel and post a video titled Life is Not My Roderick.
When the world found out that I was playing Roderick, they weren't very happy. People just didn't like me. I don't know.
It explained what had happened as
Probably they still don't like you, brother. Right now he looked totally different. In the movie he looks more Haitian. Now he looks like more American.
a result of the hashtag.
The random death threats were a little disturbing. And to have people saying that they wished I was dead just for doing my job and being in a movie was kind of crazy.
Also mentioning they cancelled 2 planned sequels.
The other 2 films that were planned to go ahead after this one were cancelled.
Meaning he missed out on a
They canceled the other 2 just because people, they were so angry. Probably they just go to the movie theater and burn it. Start a fire or something. A riot.
massive sum of money.
So for the first movie, I made $75,000. Now, had we made a second movie, I would have ended up making $125,000 for that one. Okay, last but not least, if we made a third movie, I would have made $300,000 on that one.
He'd therefore struggle with his mental health.
I did go through a depressive episode for almost 3 years.
I told you that he was going crazy because everybody's attacking him. Wow. This is crazy. It's like Donald Trump when he lost the campaign 4 years ago.
Afterwards,
making leaving his house a troubling experience.
So I had this feeling that whenever I went out, people were either like judging me or hating me or laughing at me.
And as a result, he'd just retire from acting completely.
It kind of ruined my acting career. And to be honest, I never really liked acting.
The saddest part, as suggested here, was that he didn't deserve any of it. His style was chosen by the production team.
Yeah, so this wasn't my idea at all. I don't know why they decided to go with this weird haircut. I just remember going to the makeup trailer every day and having them put an insane amount of hairspray until it turned into like this really crusty, hard helmet bob.
And as a result, everyone instead began to defend him. The internet owes you an apology, my man. Sometimes people forget that actors are real people with real feelings. Goes through a 3-year depression slump and comes back to forgive his undeserving audience.
Wow.
What a class act.
The thing that's crazy is most of the people in this comment section saying this were probably the ones attacking him once the film came out.
Exactly, yeah. People are freaking, what do you call it, stupid, and there's a word, but I don't remember. Bipolar. You know what's bipolar?
Wishing you the best, Charlie. I do know nothing declared we should be ashamed.
What I'm trying to get across is that we shouldn't have attacked Wright or anyone else. Our best option should have been to stay silent and not watch the movie because Wright is a human being.
While Twitter began to state, while I personally hated the movie and the characters, including Roderick, Charlie Wright should never have received those nasty comments. Therefore, his positive attitude has been extremely admirable.
Do you regret doing the movie? No, not at all. It was and still is the best acting experience I've ever had in my life, and I find myself very lucky to have been able to do that movie and portray that character.
At least he's grateful for it. He's not just being like, oh my gosh, I hate acting. Why would you ever give me that role? I should have never done the movie. At least he's like,
yeah, he's grateful, but he retired after that. He ruined pretty much his career. I don't know if
people ruined his career, not him.
Yeah, the other people. I don't know if he did something else before that movie, but
yeah, he did. He did like 7 movies before it. It showed a list of it.
What the heck?
Okay, anyway, we're linking this guy in the description. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye.
See ya!